Clients are very sensitive, we found, to the added value they get from a sustainable project. They love this type of idea that you don't have fast furniture, but you have furniture like your grandparents maybe had, not in style obviously, but in longevity. Hello, I'm Christine from BioSofa. Today we're going to talk about interior design and sustainability. We're going to talk about why many of our clients, of your clients, are now starting to ask for sustainable options and what you can do to meet that demand. Sustainability is not easy, it's new. We got to learn how to formulate that sort of offer, and that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Now, we all know that what the customer cares most about is the final result. It has to be stylish and wonderful. They have to absolutely love it. It has to be functional for their lifestyle. And of course, it has to meet their budget. And you are the person who's at the center of this. To make all these ends meet, this is why they hired you. Now, when those clients also ask about sustainability, what are you going to answer them? Because at the moment, your options are pretty limited. There's a lot of greenwashing going on. There's not so much information about sustainable materials. Of course, you can pull a couple, but what you need is a system. When somebody comes to you and says, I want sustainable in my home, what you're going to propose, a catalog of things, and above all, the right answers to their legitimate questions. And you've got to know, customers interested in sustainability, they're very well informed and they have strong opinions. And we at BioSofa also meet many with specific requirements. Maybe they are vegan, or maybe they have allergies. And you need to be very precise in addressing those questions and concerns. And you need to know your sources to be credible in the field. Because not answering questions or not really knowing then will lead them to question your credibility. Up until now, most interior professionals have relied on three main criteria to source sustainable suppliers and to propose sustainabilities in their projects. 1. A careful selection of materials. Whether natural or recycled, carefully selecting sustainable materials for a project is a must. But it also requires individual sourcing on our part, ideally from local or European suppliers, and making sure that they tick the right boxes or have the right certifications, which is tedious to do one by one and very time-consuming. 2. Privileged furniture brands that already advertise sustainability. There are some really great options out there, although most of the time the available furniture feels a little bit limited in terms of style and variety, and you have to source and search for those producers one by one. It's also difficult to find a brand that will provide great customization options for small orders. 3. Focus on the certifications. Certifications are very useful to give us some elements of answer on how a product or material is made and where it comes from. But they are far from telling us the whole story. They have become almost like a marketing logo that we have come to trust, giving up control on individual careful sourcing. And here again, if you're selling or dealing with composite products, do you get them for the whole product or just for part of it? But how do we find the solution? At BioSofa, we come across these approaches every day. With over a decade of experience, we have become experts in sourcing those certified materials, and we have built up a collection of sustainable, natural, and plastic-free furniture with a transparent and trackable supply chain. And most of all, we provide unlimited customization options and a prototyping service for interior professionals. Whatever you do, we have found out that when you're dealing with customers who are interested in sustainability and they want to invest in their project, solid information is really the base. You got to know your materials, you got to know your certifications and all of that, and to be credible as a supplier of sustainability. And beyond that, actually it all revolves around storytelling. Clients are very sensitive, we found, to the added value they get from a sustainable project. Added value because the products are well made. They're made with solid materials, materials that will live with them. And they love this type of idea that you don't have fast furniture, but you have furniture like your grandparents maybe had, not in style obviously, but in longevity, meaning that a piece has sentimental value and will be given down from generation to generation. The other storytelling element that we use a lot is the one on health benefits. Especially clients who have health concerns in their families, maybe they've got a child with allergies, will respond extremely well if we tell them all the health benefits of natural and sustainable furniture. We will talk about air quality, about their skin touching the fabric, and we really think they respond very well to this type of argument. Now, at BioSofa, we're all about sharing. We're going to share these approaches with you. We're going to share our sources. We're going to share our knowledge on certifications and materials and give you access to a whole range of catalogs and customization options so that you can really propose something that makes sense for your client. So you better be prepared and you better be up to date, and we can't wait to share all of this with you and to meet you face to face actually.